Okay, hey guys. So today here we are with Dr. Amitabh Mohan. He's a psychologist, MD of HLS India. And let's talk to him and get to know कि ये जो क्वारंटाइन फेज है इसमें बहुत सारे थॉट्स आने वाले हैं हमारे हम जैसे लोगों को यानी कि यंगस्टर्स को. So what is the solution? Hello, Mr. Mohan.
I hope you are staying at home these days and not moving out.
No, I'm not moving out, but there's one important question which a lot of youngsters are asking right now is how to stay away from negative thoughts these days.
Negative thought, it is all about what I would refer as possibility thinking. Everything has two possibilities. The good possibility, the positive possibility, and the negative possibility. And it is generally the apprehension, anticipation of the negative that causes that stress and anxiety for us. So as long as we are deliberate about putting our mind hooked to some positive thoughts, positive action, or positive activity, it's going to make a lot of difference in our life. Definitely. In fact, just yesterday, I was realizing that, say, Salman Khan is right now involved in, doing the sketching and the painting, which is one of his interesting hobbies. Shah Rukh is back to his guitar practice. So everyone is trying to get themselves involved. They're all very busy people, 24/7 they're working. From their hectic schedule to this passivity, they're making a productive channelization of their energy. And I think I would make a recommendation that everyone should do that.
So exactly here comes my next question. A wonderful point. The next question is, the only thing right now we have is cell phone, and you also know the truth. Subah se raat tak, it is now only cell phones in our hand because we have nothing else to do. And bolna aasan hai, but it is not easy to suddenly switch into reading books or suddenly start or going back to painting. It takes a lot of effort. So how do you suggest that we again get into the habit of reading or reading books or get into some activity, because वो switch काफी मुश्किल, वो बाद में phone में एक message आएगा, again we'll get back to the phone and start watching videos. So how can that switch happen?
Still a lot of deliberations about the negatives of the technology and the phone and the computer we've been talking about, because somewhere these technologies have been misused and abused. Right. But then it's time to look at the positive of it and make a constructive use of the screen time. Right now, one of the things which is going to affect people is this isolation. And this isolation of being at home, if you otherwise when you were working, everyone would want कि मेरे को 3 दिन 4 दिन 10 दिन की छुट्टी मिल जाए तो मैं घर पे रहूं. But then now when it is forced on us, we feel कि why are we being confined?
बिल्कुल सही. Right.
And ये जो गप्पे मारने का ऑफिस जाते थे तो काम के अलावा 2-4 दोस्तों से बातें भी हो जाती थी. We had a freedom of choice. Actually, what is not there right now is the choice. I cannot move out of the house at will. So maybe it is time to make a more positive, constructive use of the screen time that we have. We need to explore the technology. Those who are so hooked to technology like phone and all need to make an even better use of the same. In fact, I can give an example of what you are doing right now. Yeah. You are making a creative use of technology, productive use of technology, your area of interest, your area of work, you're making use of it. You are taking interviews, you are creatively producing videos and using it for a productive purpose. I find last few days of my being at home, work from home, I've become more tech savvy now. We had at least 5 meetings. We even had one Rotary meeting with 29, 30 odd members online on Zoom application we use. So you can have a e-adda with your friends. You can have a singing. We did that just 2 days back. Few of our friends just got online, and one was on a guitar, another one was singing, and we all were doing a chorus. So वो जो हम लोग कहते थे ना, समय बिताने के लिए करना है कुछ काम, शुरू करो ई अंताक्षरी लेकर कोरोना का नाम.
अरे वाह, amazing line. Okay,
so something of that kind is what we need to indulge in.
And so that definitely brings us to another topic. As you said, we are in self-isolation. Now, the thing is, human, biologically, आप अगर 10 दिन तक, एक हफ्ते तक same room, same hall, एक काफी monotonous life हो जाएगा, and it gets claustrophobic for some of us.
Right.
So if there are few tricks or steps or few ways to calm out, when you're feeling claustrophobic and you can't get out, like अब तो walk के लिए भी नहीं जा सकते, बोलते हैं ना you can
right.
Go. So what are the steps we can take inside our home which can calm us out?
When the biggest challenge that is the pseudo sense of isolation, because actually you're not isolated, you are with other family member at home.
Right.
And you should look at it as a being confined inside a big boss house for a few days. Big boss. And you have other inmates, and that is your social circle, that is your social life. Make the best use of that. That could be one of the ways to work on it. But then, technically speaking, Sahil, what I would like to share, if ever there was a need for being more planned about your own life, being more organized about your own life, it is now. It is about having a planned schedule for yourself, because when you will other days we had life already planned for us. I knew that I need to get up in the morning, get into certain rituals, get into my exercise regime, get into my office time, office schedule. So things were we were already programmed.
Right.
So there was a variation, there was a deviation that was naturally programmed for a day for us. And but now when we are at home, that schedule is not there. So the problem and the challenge right now is our existing the programming of our own mind, the CPU, our own mind, that is our central processing unit. It had a program which is not functional at the moment, which is affected by the virus.
Exactly.
So now we need to install or create another program. And we need to program our mind with a schedule, with a plan. That in the morning when I get up, I'm going to get into my exercise regime. I'm going to sit with my family. I'm going to cook my breakfast. So I may just do a little bit of singing, which I always wanted to do.
Like we plan out a normal day, we should also plan our full day at home. What should we do morning till evening? How much time should I give to work or entertainment?
Yes, exactly. I mean, you should have, for those who have been college goers, you have a time that at 10 o'clock your class begins, and by 2 o'clock it gets over,
right.
And then you spend some time with friends, and then you come back home, then you have evening projects. So there is a program which was already there, so we were scheduled to it, we were programmed to it. Right. Now nothing is there, and that is what is causing the vacuum. And we get up, and then we don't know what to do next. And
exactly.
That is what is causing as the day progresses, as the days pass by, because you don't know how many more days this battle we have to fight. So as the days pass by, that is what is going to happen to all of us. There's going to be a sense of burnout that's going to take place, that how many more days I'm going to stay back at home because I don't know what to do next. So if we know what to do next, we will not face the challenge, we will not face the problem.
Wow, that is amazing. That actually, if we have our thoughts clear, then definitely we can, have a more sorted life. One last thing. I can see a lot of status updates these days, and somewhere people are, thinking. I don't know if depression is the right word, but they are getting inclined towards depression, anxiety, or somewhat of those. I don't know what is the exact technical term for it. So they're getting into that because of the same mindset. So if somebody feels like that, what should he or she do?
See, Sahil, the whole cycle at the moment is step one, if I say, is anticipation.
Right.
We are anticipating, which is then leading to the fear of unknown. That what is going to happen? The fear is that if I get infected, or if someone else get infected, someone known to me get infected, what is the possibility of us getting infected? That's the anticipatory anxiety that we are developing. Then the anxiety is, if it lasts long, what will happen to the food conditions and other things? There are a lot of negative possibilities that we are indulging in our anticipation, which leads to anxiety.
Right.
So the second stage that we get into is getting anxious about it, getting at unrest, getting panicky about it, and that takes us to the next stage when we start becoming either paranoid or we start getting depressive about it. And so the best way is to break the cycle right at stage one. Like we are talking about corona in stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3.
Stage 3, right.
Right. So similarly, why this anticipation that we are getting into is something that we need to break. I would very strongly urge upon everyone to refrain from passing on and circulating corona anxiety messages which are not even validated by people. We are talking about so much of the problematic situation getting caused by corona. So, and even if somebody is sending it, let us not spend much time to it, because that is only adding to our anxiety. That's where we can break the cycle. Like we are saying that stay at home to stay away from corona. Let's delete such anticipatory, anxious messages from our WhatsApp and other social media before they trouble us. We need to have a plan that we need to keep ourselves involved. We need to know that what I'm going to do next. What happens is, I know when I get up, I go to the washroom, I brush my teeth, I take my bath, I take my shower, I take my breakfast, and then what?
Exactly.
And when I don't know what, that's where the whole problem begins. Right? So we need to know what am I going to do at what time. Let's be more playful. Let's get on to something that we should plan. It's not always, when we say get into reading, it's not always reading that we need to get into. Right. Different people have different habits. If you can't read, listen. If you can't listen, talk. There are so many variants to it, but know what you are going to do next. That's what is important.
So that's the final saying जिसमें हम कहते हैं ना कि खाली दिमाग शैतान का घर होता है. So we don't have to
खाली दिमाग खाला का घर. Yeah.
So the main basis कि हम अपने दिमाग को खाली ना छोड़े. We just plan out our day at least a basic structure, so that we feel more comforted towards our daily schedule, and अचानक से we don't get into that bad or anxious phase wherein we start having the negative thoughts.
And Sahil, if somebody actually enters into phase 2, phase 3, getting paranoid, getting depressive, let me also through you let people know that HLS team, HLS psychologists, HLS counselors are always available. People can visit on our website, and they can even email to us at info@hlsindia.org or www.hlsindia.org. Our counselors will be more than willing to talk to them and help them out at any point of time. Let us convert this challenge into opportunity and stay positive.
Exactly. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Wonderful talking to you. And
God bless, and you're doing a great job. I keep on watching your videos and poetry and all. You're doing a great job, Sahil. It's very encouraging to hear from you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.